Hey, thank you so much for checking the channel out. Today, my name is Agabus. This is your financial education channel. I know the news is a little bit late here from a few weeks ago, but I wanted to bring it to some people's radars in the event something does get voted on. I thought I would bring it up so everyone is aware. From decrypt.com, CBDC, central bank digital currency, anti-surveillance bill passes the House committee despite pushback from Democrats. Majority Whip Tom Emmer, Republican from Minnesota, CBDC Anti-Surveillance State Act is now headed for a vote before the House. This is from September 21st. The House Financial Services Committee passed the CBDC Act on Wednesday, readying the legislation for a future vote on the House floor. Proposed by crypto-supportive Congressman Tom from Minnesota, the legislation aims to bar the Federal Reserve from issuing central bank digital currencies to individuals. Emmer has referred to CBDCs as financial surveillance tools, and numerous presidential candidates, including Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and Robert E. Kennedy, have expressed opposition to CBDCs for similar reasons. Emmer said it's not just alarming, it's downright un-American. The congressman cited other examples of government weaponizing their financial system against its citizens, including the Chinese Communist Party's use of CBDCs to track citizens' purchases, and last year, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's freezing of the protesters' bank accounts. The bill also prevents the use of such a tool in conducting monetary policy, which the European Union has suggested could be both weakened and strengthened by CBDCs in different ways, suggesting that is by no means straightforward. Representative Rodney Jackson says on Twitter, also known as X nowadays, that a central bank digital currency is a Trojan horse. The global elites want to use it to control your freedom. I'm a proud co-sponsor of the CBDC Anti-Surveillance State Act, and thank you to Tom Emmer for getting this done. As with many crypto-related issues, the support fell among partisan lines, despite bearing 60 Republican co-sponsors. Not one Democrat on the committee would vote in favor of advancing the legislation, with 20 votes against it. In a speech opposing the bill, Representative Brad Sherman, Democrat from California, said it's hypocritical for promoting privately controlled cryptocurrencies over a central bank-issued one. I'd be willing to support this bill if it also ended crypto, he said. This is straight from the horse's mouth. Tom Emmer's CBDC Anti-Surveillance State Act passes Financial Services Committee again back in September. According to Tom's website, the bill is simple. It halts the efforts of this administrative state under President Biden from issuing a financial surveillance tool that will undermine the American way of life. Unlike decentralized cryptocurrencies, a central bank digital currency is a digital form of sovereign currency that is designed and issued by a government and transacts on a digital ledger that's controlled by the government. In short, a central bank digital currency is government-controlled, programmable money that, if not designed to emulate cash, could give the federal government the ability to surveil and restrict Americans' transactions. Tom has stated on the website that in China, the Communist Party is using a central bank digital currency to track the spending habits of its citizens, and the data is being used to create a social credit system that rewards or punishes people based upon their behavior. He continues and says this appetite for financial surveillance may be gaining a stronghold, unfortunately, right here at home. The White House issued an executive order placing urgency on central bank digital currency research and development, and the agency reports too that executive order have made it clear that the Biden administration is not only itching to create a CBDC, but they are willing to trade Americans' right to financial privacy for a surveillance-style central bank digital currency. Tom continues and says, if China is embracing it, you know it's something worth standing against in this country. Very interesting to see what might take place here. I am not a fan of CBDCs for the surveillance piece of it. I'm a decentralized person myself. However, I am a fan of all financial rails getting overhauled under blockchain or cryptocurrency rails for easier, quicker, faster, simpler, and cheaper transactions. We shall see how all this unfolds in the coming years. Thank you so much. That's all I've got for you today. Wanted to put it on your radar. As always, stay inquisitive, stay informed, and stay subscribed for more. If you like what you see, make sure to like button below and subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you tomorrow.